Hey, everybody, welcome to the Jake and Off podcast. It's me, Jake Redpath. Thank you so much for checking out today's episode, which features a good friend and fellow comedian of mine, Mitchell Harmon, who you can check out on Instagram at Mitchell Harmon Comedy. And check him out on June 11th, headlining Knuckleheads, a show that I host myself. Sunday, June 11th, 6 p.m. at Knuckleheads in Kansas City. Other than that, you guys know, as always, send anything at all to jaken.off.podcast@gmail.com and follow us on Instagram at jaken.off.podcast. This week, we chat a little bit about Andrew Caldwell, otherwise known as the I Am Delivered guy. We talk and joke a little bit about pranks and what is and isn't a prank. And then Mitchell wraps up with a little song for us. And just so you guys know, there is a music video for that, and you can check it out on our Instagram. Other than that, guys, as always, we're here, we're joking around, we're just having some fun, some laughs, nothing too serious. So thanks so much for checking it out. I love you. Have a fun listen. Dude, I was watching, do you know the guy who's like, it went viral a long time ago, but the dude who's like, I'm not gay, I am
Yeah,
delivered.
I just saw that the other day.
Dude, okay,
I just rewatched it.
I'm gonna play the video to make sure the volume on the computer is loud, or is like appropriate, but like here it is. We might keep this in, maybe.
Could I actually... Oh, you're recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you want, though?
I was thinking about... The audio from the clip I sent you is probably going to be fine, right?
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I already have it on here. It's ready to go.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them. I'm not gay no more.
I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not.
Dude, I
just watched this the other day.
Have you seen any of the
I
stuff
jack
about
off to
him
this
now?
every other day.
Have you seen the stuff about him now?
Yeah, he came back and he's like, I was wrong.
It made me laugh so hard, dude. I watched this video of him. This is like an interview on BET. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
Dude, this is really funny. It's kind of long, but whatever. And if you want to say anything during it, just give me like a thing and we can pause it or whatever.
Okay.
You know?
I come to drink the tea and sip the tea. Yes, honey, I am back. You guys know me as I Am Delivered, but my name is Andrew, but delivered with the T. I'm back. Here in November of 2014, in the St. Louis, it was our holy convocation that we have every year. I was new to the Church of God in Christ. I was new to church at the time. I always been in church my whole life, but as grown, I was new to it. I only going to church just to shout and to see who I was going to sleep with pastor. But at that church, they delivered out of me. They were snatching that out of me. But now I get hard for women. I don't get hard for men. Ain't nothing wrong with a flirtation.
Wait,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
He is still claiming straight?
Yeah, he's delivered.
Wait, okay, maybe I didn't see a thing where saying he
Dude,
was gay. Wait,
it's
was there
really
a thing
interesting.
before this where he's like, I'm actually gay?
No.
Or no, he's straight
Dude.
up, like, pretending he's straight this whole time.
I was actually hoping that maybe you would know. I figured that this was like
This
right up your alley.
is up
But
my
I
alley.
think he
I'm
is
shocked
straight
that I
now.
don't know everything about this guy.
Yeah, I think that he is. I think that he is straight, dude. I think that he's
I
straight.
mean,
now.
no, obviously he's not. He's saying he is.
He said he gets hard for women, dude. That's pretty straight to me. Dude, this is him addressing it. specifically on, because this lady asked him. This is from a year ago. That other clip just now is from 4 years ago, and the original one is from 2014. Like the shit that went viral.
Bro, he looks like a GTA character.
He really does, dude.
Dating anyone for real?
I'm not dating no one right now. You got any friends?
Okay, so you want the meow for real?
I want the meow.
All right, but like
Want some sexy?
He doesn't want the meow. He wants to have the me ow. All right, because it's in the butt.
But dude, I love the phrase that he always says. Because he doesn't say that he's attracted to women. He says, I get hard for women.
That's how I talk, too.
I get hard for women.
That's how I talk.
It was fucking so funny. Here you guys.
this little sexy. We be wanting like, you gotta
I get hard for
you get
women
hard?
now.
Oh,
I
you
get
do?
hard for women now. I don't get hard for men.
Dang.
So when God take that desire from you, you are what you say you are.
Right.
There you go, dude. He's not gay anymore. It worked. That shit's real. He's proof.
Damn. There's a video clip that I just saw. Never mind. Because we'd have to already have it.
Dude.
Reminded me of something else. That's cool.
I think that.
What's his name?
His name is Andrew Caldwell. And dude, he in that other clip, which is like 5 minutes long, we don't have to watch the whole thing, but he talks about, he's like, I'm the new Kardashians, like all this stuff.
Wait, no, let's go. So let's see more.
All right, yeah. So this is back to the original one.
Can we do longer than an hour?
Yeah, we can go a little over an hour.
But I'm still delivered. The morning that I woke up, God told me to go to the store. I went and got me a bow tie, jacket, and all that. I just felt peace that day, like so much peace. And later that night, I was sitting down in the chair, and I was like, it's time for prayer. I went up there for prayer. I got the mic. He said, what do you want God to do? And I said,
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more.
I said, I'm delivered with the T. I went home with the sleep. And I got back up and I said, Lord, use me because I want to be used.
Bro.
I swear, receive.
Use me. I want to be used.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
It is like, that's the thing though. That's like so.
It's very
'cause he
gay.
talks about it, dude. People like people kept sending him stuff and being like, you are gay. Like you are, we're going to kill you. You're still gay and stuff, which is like, you shouldn't threaten anybody, but he's
Wait,
like.
that's pretty funny because that's the opposite of what usually happens where
Yes.
it's like a gay guy.
They get like
It's
embraced.
like, no, you're straight.
Yeah.
They're like, you're straight. And then now I'm upset because I'm like, bro, you're fucking gay. You're fucking gay. And you know what? It's okay. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you if you're not okay with your gayness.
It really is like.
I'm about to straight bash this guy.
It's like the whole situation is sort of everything, like, but inverted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's so fascinating that he got like death threats and stuff. I watched an original like news story from when it first happened where he like, cause he literally got assaulted. Like somebody assaulted him
Oh, no.
and shit and like fucked him up. He was like bleeding and stuff.
In relation to this video, or is that just like...
In relation to the video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, because people like were pissed off at him because they thought that he was like mocking like religion and stuff.
Oh.
Like they thought that he was doing a joke, but like obviously he's very seriously straight now.
Wow,
It's
that's
really
cool.
confusing.
So he did get straight bashed.
Yeah, I have a hard time like figuring out where I stand on it because I'm like,
Well,
dude,
also there's people like this that just like will live a lie completely to be like a
Yeah,
reality show
true,
type
true,
person.
True.
Damn, my fingernails are long.
It's okay. Nobody can see him, dude.
Oh, they can see him.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
keep playing this a little.
That's how you know I'm straight. Look at his fingernails. I bet they're nice.
Lord, use me because I want to be used. I started receiving lots of messages on my Facebook page. I'm like, oh, okay, some of the church people follow me. That's nice. And then that morning when I got up, people was knocking at my door to interview me. And they said, when your video went viral. I said, what video? I said, the church had me live and it didn't tell me. I thought that screens in the church was only the people in the church and people watching it on the internet. Because at the time, it looked like I made a mock of God. I was not ready for this. I was not ready to be thrown in the spotlight. I wanted to kill myself. I had got me a glass. And I was sitting down that same day. I was crying, not because I went viral, because my emails, my phone calls, people was calling me. I don't know how they got my number, was harassing me. They was church members. Oh, we think.
Who are these weirdos that like track people down like that?
The news, you know, just internet sleuths. Like, I've never like
I get the I mean, like, yeah, I guess I'm talking about like it's more weird for the news to do it. It makes more sense to do it for evil reasons to just fuck with a person,
dude, honestly,
than to do it for the news.
And a lot of it is like even more mundane than that. Like, because the news, it's not like the news publishes this guy's address. But, like, what happens, right, is, like, a local news station is like, Andrew, you went viral. Like, how do you feel? And a bunch of people are like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
He lives here. Like, da-da-da-da-da. And then that's usually, like, how it gets out. Like, it's not really, you know, it's not that hard because once you find, like, one person who's, like, in that community that knows that dude and is like, I think he's a piece of shit.
I hate the news.
Bam. Yeah.
News sucks my nuts.
Well, local news is like essentially like non-existent anymore. It doesn't actually. It's all owned by like the same.
It's like Swift or something.
3 or 4 like
some company. Yeah, that's like buying all the local shit.
Yeah, and you can like even see those compilations that people do of like a bunch of local news stations saying the same thing. Yeah. Yep. And anyways, that's who turned on this guy. That's who.
You came out, but I think you still see that spirit. Come to church on Sunday. We want to get that more spirit out of you. And I heard a tiny voice saying, "Don't do it." And I started doing like this. And do I ask for that? I would never ask somebody to go viral. The way I went viral, this is not something that nobody wants. I wanted to kill myself several times.
Several.
Dude, I do think that, like, the shit that he's talking about how, like, I would have never asked to go viral and, like, the way I went viral, people would, like, never want that. I bet that shit, like, you know, I mean, we know it at least with this guy, but that shit can, like, ruin your life. It kind of would suck.
I mean, that's part of why I haven't posted. I haven't done much online. I mean, it's, like, laziness and shit, but it's also, like, I'm so glad I didn't have a podcast a few years ago. Like, you know, I feel like I'm more... in control of the stupid shit I say.
For sure. I also, though, I think that, like, with comedy or something, like, because if you did have a podcast that you were putting out, you, like, intentionally...
It would be a comedy podcast, so it provides the context of, like, this isn't supposed to be taken seriously.
And this dude's shit,
but
like,
people
that was
still
just his
disregard
life.
that.
Yeah, that's true. But this was just, like, a moment from his life.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, because he's gay... I feel like he likes it. If he was actually straight, then I would believe him that he didn't like it. But I think he likes it.
Dude, well, I think that he certainly has learned to lean into it.
See, right there
over
is
the
like
years.
something that I'm going to go viral.
I think that he leans into it now, but
the
older news story that I watched, it seemed like he was like,
yeah,
I don't
well, because
like
now
this,
people know how to capitalize off of that stuff. Where back then he didn't really have a way other than like Tosh.0 to get any money out of it.
Dude, it's crazy how different 2014 was.
Several times. My life has changed better and worse. The money, yes. I received money from Facebook. Like my first big check was like $10,000, and I was like, yeah. I've been in plays, stage plays. The house that Misery built.
He does theater.
Yeah.
Actually, wait.
Dude,
no.
Plenty of straight men do theater. You?
Yeah, I just realized what I was saying. Wait, that's actually cool.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty straight thing to do. That I feel like that's a point in the straight column, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right, actually.
There was a play that took place in North Carolina. My character in the play was Reverend Jackson. I was the preacher. When the people was at the thing, I started praying. And I had my fur and I came in, I said, ooh, it's a little warm in here. Can someone please take my fur? So I threw my fur on Charlotte. They have the part 2. They're gonna ask me to come in August, so I'm looking for my offer to come. And they still from this day won't even tell me how they got my number. But the money was good.
I mean, look at that shirt. Dude, you know what he looks like? Like he looks like Janet Jackson's titty.
He does, actually. The nipple with the pasty on it. The Super Bowl titty.
Yeah, she looks like he looks like Janet Jackson's entire Super Bowl titty.
It's funny, like it is accurate, especially, dude, when you get a look at these shoulder pads that are on this shirt, dude.
Yeah,
it's ornate. I mean, it's a good shirt. Like that's the thing. It's like, dude, if this guy would just, I feel
it's not a good shirt.
I mean, it's a good shirt for him, dude. It's a good shirt if you're a gay guy pretending to be straight, but like clearly you're gay, and like I think that he's trolling everyone. Like,
I know.
You know what I mean?
I
like I think that's got to be it,
right?
Because
why wouldn't he practice talking different?
Yeah.
Because I mean, as a gay guy, you could, as a straight dude, you can do a gay voice, and gay guys can do a straight voice or whatever to like joke around or. Yeah. So why? He's just messing with us. We're taking the bait, you know, which is fine, you know. For a lot of people, I find that annoying, but for him, it's kind of cute.
Dude, I think it's funny. I legitimately think he's being really funny. But I also can't tell.
I know, right?
I've been granted to work with different organizations. I've been granted to, when I go fly Delta, I don't have to pay a full price. Delta, thank you. My real thing, I'm becoming the new Kardashian. Caldwell's Kardashian. But I ain't gonna go naked, because I'm a star too. Then you pull up that little Donald Trump star and put my name back. And if I had a chance to go there, I will dig up Trump's star and put my name.
It's like a $230 ticket.
Shade Room posted me with a woman. Let's make this clear. Yes, I have a girlfriend. Yes, I like meow. And
that is how we talk. Like when you talk about your significant other, Jake's always saying, yeah, I have a girlfriend. I love her meow.
Yeah, dude.
That's how we talk.
Her sweet, sweet meow.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day? Oh, I'm getting hard for my girlfriend.
Yes, dude, exactly.
That is real.
I'm getting hard for my girlfriend, who is a woman. I get hard for women. But he also did say that he doesn't get hard for men anymore, which I feel like is... This guy's got a lot of control over what doesn't get him hard, I feel like, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I can't control it, dude. The heart wants what it wants.
Woody Allen.
You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. Hey, say what you want, but Woody Allen was right.
Be surprised when we have our wedding. Don't be surprised when we have little Caldwells walking around. And stop saying to my girlfriend on Facebook in Shade Room, tell my girl, blink 5 times if you need help. Shade Room. Hey, Shade Room. Shade Room. I love living in St. Louis.
Yeah,
St.
dude,
Louis is my
St.
hometown.
Louis.
This is where I was
Let's take
born
a
and
trip.
raised.
I want to get him on the pod.
You probably could.
I think I maybe could.
Honestly, you probably could. He'd probably ask for money. But
I mean, I don't have any money, but it would be a fun time.
If I could be on the pod, maybe I'll give him the money.
Okay, yeah, dude. I'll
Do you
reach out to him.
Do you want to tag team him? If we're both on the episode, double team this guy?
I don't think that
in
he
a
does.
podcast way?
I don't think that he does that anymore, dude. He only said he only gets hard for women.
He didn't say anything about how gaped he gets.
That's what it is, dude. He's a bottom.
Yeah.
He's a bottom. Hold on. I'm going to finish this because there's a really funny part at the end.
I was going to say, like, we're about done
He's
here,
high-fiving people. It's pretty cool.
I love living in St. Louis. St. Louis is my hometown. This is where I was born and raised at. This is where everything started at. From my birth to the convention and now into my fame, my 45 minutes of fame. We don't do 15 minutes no more. Right now, we are at the convention center where I got delivered at, where God saved and sanctified me. I went there last year, and I'm thinking that everybody was gonna forgive me. I'm thinking that everybody was just gonna go and love me. People was looking me up and down. I had some love. And it's like, wow, these are church people that I'm supposed to love. I went viral. And now look what they did to me now. I really wish that I can just start fresh and not just do this ever again. Because this is the place that I got hurted. This is the place that I can't go back and just say, let's do it again. Let's start fresh. What's next for Andrew Caldwell is my clothing line is coming out. My book
Clearly, none of those people know who he is
Well,
that are high-fiving him.
I was going to say, clearly, they know that he's straight because they let him high five as their kid.
You're probably right too.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gay.
No kidding.
I think he's gay.
Yeah.
I'll make the call, dude. Speaking of, though, people who I think are gay, Patrick Mahomes made a statement about Jackson Mahomes finally.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't see this.
Yeah, so I have the quote here, but
Patrick Mahomes, if you didn't know, he's a guy that lives here in Kansas City for part of the year. Big fan of Whataburger.
Yeah, he loves Whataburger.
If you didn't know.
He loves Whataburger.
Who Patrick Mahomes is.
And his brother Jackson Mahomes, which I'm sure that
TikTok star.
Yeah. I've talked about it too. He's been arrested. He assaulted a lady. It was on video. It's fucked up. And it's really frustrating too, because it's like, dude, all you have to do if you're Jackson Mahomes is just fucking
stay
out
of
of trouble, dude.
Just
That's all you have to do. Everybody, dude, if he just treated people like kindly and respectfully in this city, people would like
You don't even have to be that kind.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
You can be rude. He's just like, he's been a menace.
Yes.
I've heard like from, because you know, like we know people that work in the bar industry, the service industry, like you hear constant stories of him just like running amok.
Yeah, dude. And so it's just one of those things where this guy is fucking up so hard. And I feel bad for Patrick Mahomes. Like, it sucks that he has to fucking deal. You know, now he's got to, like, answer for his brother's shit. And from what I know about Patrick Mahomes, like, this dude has never been in trouble in his entire life, you know?
Yeah, I bet he did, like, one silly thing in school once.
Yeah.
But then again, who the fuck knows?
He said, this is his quote. "Honestly, it's kind of a personal thing that I just kind of got to keep to myself. I mean, at the end of the day, I come here to play football and try to take care of my family at the same time. So just kind of keep it to myself and go out there and play football when I'm in the building. That's a process that everyone has to navigate in life. Obviously, I'm on a bigger stage, but at the same time, it's your family. But you have to come here and do a job, and that's what I try to do every day." It's just like that's the end of the quote. It's the most professional
fair
answer
enough.
that you could possibly give.
What else could he say?
I know, dude. It's like,
are people upset about it or
frustrating.
something?
No. Nobody's. I don't think that anybody's upset at him. It's just like fucking crazy that he has to do this.
I mean, I guarantee there's. Well, if football was as mainstream as like acting or something, well, I mean like mainstream in the sense that like girls would be tweeting about it.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right, dude. That there is like
I didn't mean to say mainstream like that, but like more broad appeal.
Yeah.
Where it appealed to broads
for sure.
People would be tweeting about like that's not good enough, yada yada.
Yeah, for sure. I actually, honestly though, like,
but people saw the Ray Rice video and they were like, "What'd she say?"
That's true, dude. People fucking.
Which like that's not. There's no justification for it. But look, what did she say?
I just don't know that.
Or like, was there a fly on her face? She was getting a mosquito. Bringing back Ray Rice video.
Dude, I just think that it's fucking sucks that the whole off season for the Chiefs has been, a lot of it has been about Jackson Mahomes. At this point, it's like, God, dude.
As soon as the season starts,
I know,
but I mean, like,
he's gotta go. He's gonna go to like a trial though, so it actually probably will be happening during the season.
Yeah.
Unless they get it. Well, maybe they'll get it done over the summer before the season starts.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude.
Could be a huge distraction, dude.
What a piece of shit, dude.
And these guys are already filming too many commercials, and so it's like
that is true.
Commercials.
That is my every time the Chiefs fuck up. Especially like if Mahomes or someone fucks up that is in the commercials, I always blame the commercials because they're too busy learning their lines instead of the plays.
Yeah, dude, and I agree. I've come around on that actually. I think at first I was against it, but the more and more I see them in commercials,
Mahomes has been playing too much zip zap zop.
I love the idea of NFL players doing improv warm-ups.
They're doing improv warm-ups for State Farm.
Him and Aaron Rodgers doing improv warm-ups. Whoa.
Aaron Rodgers is a good guy, right?
Improv warm-ups.
Nobody has any complaints about him, right?
Not really.
I'm just kidding. Wait, isn't there like the COVID thing? Is that the guy?
Dude, honestly, like people were upset about that, but like I really think that like mostly what people were upset about was that he lied. Because
he was like lying by omission, basically. He was like said it in like a sneaky way.
He kept being like, I'm inoculated or like something like that. And the thing is like there were rules, like other rules that you had to adhere to if you weren't vaccinated or something.
That part doesn't matter. Who cares?
Well, I don't know. It's interesting now because he's like people are back on his shit again.
I liked him because he said he saw a UFO.
Yeah,
and I was like tight.
Yeah, he's an interesting dude. I feel like he's kind of tortured a little bit.
He seems like a cool, interesting guy to me.
Do you know about his like draft day experience that happened to him?
What happened? He went to Nam.
He was in the shit, dude.
Yeah.
No, you know how like in every draft for every
sport, it's not gay when you're in the foxhole. That's what they call Mr. Delivered's foxhole. Anyways.
When he got drafted, it was him and another quarterback. We're going to go number 1 overall. And then they were like, after that, we don't know who will take the next quarterback. And so they thought that it was going to be Aaron Rodgers, but the other guy ended up going. And so he was at the draft and was in the green room, just like sitting there, just falling like and losing millions of dollars. He fell to like the end of the first round, which he still made a bunch of money, but it was like really embarrassing because they kept like the entire night, like the cameras kept being on him, just like looking super uncomfortable and like all fucked up and shit. And it was honestly like, it's kind of fucked up like when they do that because it's just a kid at that point, you know? And they do it to a bunch of people, but
yeah.
Also, you know,
how old
he's going to make a bunch of money.
Like 22 at
probably
the time?
21, 22, yeah.
Yeah.
But interesting dude. I feel like he got a raw deal at sometimes. Not about the COVID stuff, but other shit, the UFO stuff. Anyways.
Yeah, what's next?
Or
I mean, do you have more to say about Jackson Mahomes? I don't really. I don't have anything.
I was just bringing it up because I try to cover like some Chiefs stuff, you know, when it comes up. Shit like this too is like especially easy because it's like kind of funny too that he fucking. I mean, because he like choke kissed that lady. Have you seen the video?
Yeah, it's really disturbing.
It's fucked up. I mean, it's not funny, but it's just like insane that the video exists of him doing that.
Yeah,
and like it took him this long to get arrested. I
guess they just have to cross their T's and dot their I's.
Yeah,
in those things. What were you gonna say?
You've expressed before your opinions on how pranks have changed.
Oh yeah.
About how like there's pranks that happen now.
There's pranks and then there's harassing people.
That's right.
Like, okay, so taking someone's hat is not a prank. Just because you say it's a prank, bro, and you give it back, that's not a prank. If you somehow make them think you took their hat or some shit like that, and then you give them the release of tension to say like, oh, it was all just a joke, you had your hat the whole time, or none of this is real somehow.
Yeah.
But if you're just doing real shit,
yes.
God, dude, I hate that.
Like for instance, like there's a lot of shit on like TikTok now.
It's
or
rampant.
On Vine that like shit where you like smack somebody with shit on your hand, and they're like it's a prank, or like cream, like it's like powder and shit. You know, where you have like a balloon explode and like drop goo all over somebody.
I've always been like this, even when I was a kid. Like when people would do like ball taps.
Yes.
Like I participated in that, and then I think by the end of 8th grade, I was like, okay, my philosophy is that this is not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. You're just actually hitting somebody.
Yes. No, I agree. The reason why I brought it up, though, is because I saw this news story, and the headline is, Fart Spray Senior Prank Leads to Felony Charges for Texas Students.
For poisoning or what?
So here's what I want to hear. I'll tell you about it, and then I want to know if you consider this to be a prank or not. So basically, these 2 Texas teens are facing felony charges for their senior prank that caused multiple students to be hospitalized. We'll uncover what that means in a moment, because it might not be as bad as it sounds.
Oh, yeah, it's like some...
So... These are
some
the kids.
Delivered kids.
These 2 kids
going to the hospital like, oh my gosh, I can't throw a ball. Help me.
These two kids face third-degree felony charges at their high school outside of Houston because they bought cans labeled fart spray to school, and those are items that have been deemed prohibited weapons, technically, like by technicality.
It is kind of like chemical warfare.
It is in a way.
A little bit.
And so they sprayed so much of this stuff that the school evacuated twice to try to figure out where it came from. And they said 7 students went to the hospital because they said they were feeling lightheaded and dizzy. But none
Only
of them,
7?
None of them were kept overnight. And
What are all these other?
They were all released and stuff.
Okay, but what are all these other stupid ass students doing? Not saying like, "Oh, I'm lightheaded too,"
so they could get out of school.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. They probably knew about the prank. Like the 7 kids who were like, "I got lightheaded," were fucking nerds, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Those kids were dorks.
I haven't smelled fart spray in a long time, but it must have been brutal. They must have done it way too much.
It says there's apparently a video. We don't have the video because it's part of like their felony case. But the video showed the students recoiling and covering their noses and mouths with their hands and other items. So it's pretty fucking bad that people were like, "Oh my god." Like, "Oh my fucking God."
I would be furious if that was like happening. I would be mad.
But so here's the question,
because that's like something that's physically happening to you.
Is it a prank? Because they used fart spray to make you think that somebody farted.
They didn't do it to make something, because a spritz is to make you think someone farted. A fucking, just like going way too much. That's not. You're not trying to simulate a fart at that point. You're trying to make it smell like Auschwitz.
I think that what potentially happened is that they didn't realize how strong it was and like sprayed too much of it.
I think
what I mean?
I bet they didn't realize how strong it was, but I bet they purposely sprayed too much of it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
They probably wanted it to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
for it to be kind of extreme, but not like sending people to the hospital.
Nobody was kept over overnight or anything like that. Everybody was released. Nobody's hurt, or anything.
TLC, the channel TLC. Yeah. People say that channel's really fucked up because they take advantage of people that are like 600 pounds.
Yeah.
But it's actually not that messed up because they put money in their pockets by scooping up all the goop under their flaps and bottling it and selling it to these high school kids. And then they get a percentage. And it changes their lives. Even though they're enormous and hard to look at.
That's what the spray was. It was fucking the
600
goop from under my
flap goop.
Dude, what kind of goop is in that flap? It's all sweat. Like, it's got to be like dried up sweat, dude.
Lint.
Bro, I am like,
a fucking baby they had because they didn't even know they were pregnant because some fucking weirdly skinny white trash guy fucks them.
Dude, it is always like a very skinny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is weird. What is that? He's the only one who can get in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he fucks
if it was like
them
another
because like spurlunks.
Dude, yeah, because you'd think like, okay, they'll get another 600-pounder. Like that's who would like be with them, but that can't work. It literally can't work. Interesting.
The way you said that made me think of something like where it's like you said, get another 600-pounder. I misheard you, and I was thinking like maybe it's like when you find a really hot chick that you're with, and you're like, I'm never gonna find another hot chick this hot. I gotta stay with her. Maybe they're like, I'll never find a girl that's fat again. Holy cow, look at her. I gotta lock this thing down.
Yeah, like that's in their mind. They're like, woohoo.
Yeah, some people love fatties.
Yeah, dude. I mean, to each their own. Whatever. I think that like.
Yeah, for sure. And by the way, me saying fatty shouldn't offend you. If you're offended by the word fatty, then you're putting the negative.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
I actually agree with you. I think that, I don't know. I've been trying to talk about on stage my complicated relationship with like body positivity stuff because it's frustrating because I feel like there's no like in between. Because like of course, I feel like there is an in between, but no, that never gets any play.
It's like either like you're ugly or you're beautiful. It's like can't I just be all right?
Yeah, like exactly. Like why does it? Because it's like because you're fat, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
Or because you're fat, you're ugly. And it's like, what about all of my other qualities?
I dated
you know what I mean?
I dated this chick that like, you don't even you're trying to be progressive and nice and stuff, and like sometimes people that are trying to do that too much don't even realize like how they're coming off. Cuz we'd be watching TV and this girl would never comment on a woman's beauty ever. I could be looking at my phone, and if I heard her go, "She's pretty," I knew it was a giant woman. Every time. I didn't have to be. She never called us a normal-sized woman.
It's telling, dude. It really is telling, though. And like that's what like. Anytime somebody comes up to me and is like, you look great, like da-da-da-da, or whatever, or like people will be like, have you lost weight? And it's like, motherfucker, why do you care? You know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck?
And it's like, I get talking to mentally disabled people a little bit different just because they communicate a little bit different.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think you should really talk to someone that has other disabilities or like cancer or something. You don't want to use a different tone of voice with them.
Yeah. Oh, you're not fat.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not a fucking child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking pisses me off, dude. Pisses me
I
off.
bet. It would piss me off too.
But yeah, dude.
If I was, as disgusting as you, I'd be pretty pissed.
Dude, I am getting less disgusting by the day.
Dude, me too. I'm gonna try to get my health together. I got a diet plan. A workout plan. I haven't started it yet.
That's all right.
I haven't started it yet, but I'm gonna.
You got it, dude.
I'm gonna start trying to take care of my skin, my
it's
acne and stuff. Yeah, dude. A year from now, I'm gonna be cute again.
Yeah, dude. I'm hoping that by next summer, I'm fucking.
Dude, we gotta get rifed up.
Yeah.
You see what's going on with Matt Rife, dude? We gotta get rifed up.
I'm trying to get hot so that I don't have to be funny or talented.
Well, hey, that's my friend. Just one day, maybe. So, come on, dude. It's called showbiz.
Yep. And
forgetting about the biz.
Dude, bring it. I fucking the biz can bring it, dude. Nobody's gonna censor me, all right? This is jaking off. It's not jaking on some stuff but not other stuff.
Bro, you know who's jaking off is Matt Rife's entire crowd.
They are, dude.
You can't hear his jokes because you just hear.
Oh, dude. Honestly, I have watched the number of women listeners to this podcast dwindle.
You had some?
Yeah. Dude, for a while, it was mostly women listeners somehow.
Well, because you were so beautiful.
Because I'm so beautiful.
And brave.
Yeah. I'm so beautiful and courageous and brave. But also, I just think that most of the supportive people in my life are women. So they were like on board at first. But now it's like there's like some traction coming from people that I don't even know.
That's cool.
And so then they're all men. They like my sense of humor the most.
Dude, that's how it goes.
It is.
Anybody that we like really dig for the most part, comedian wise, like their analytics are all male.
I know. I feel like it's, I still got a good ratio. It's like 35%.
That's
women listeners.
Pretty high.
I know.
It's pretty good. All right.
I'm practically the new Matt Rife, dude. But these kids with their fart cans. This was a really funny quote from the article.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Because they're talking about the shit, and it says, we can affirm that even the initial evidence outlined in the charges indicates that this incident goes beyond the scope of a benign school prank, reads a statement provided from the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office. The arrest warrants for the students claim the spray, which is reportedly available for purchase online, was capable of causing adverse psychological and physiological effects on human beings. So it really is. They are literally saying this is chemical warfare.
Holy shit. I think I've heard of someone getting arrested for, or maybe it was a police report, and cops, they always tell the truth on those things.
Yeah.
But there was some guy being transported, I think, in the back of a cop car, and he was farting so much that got added to one of his charges.
Are you serious?
So this isn't the first time I've heard of something like this.
Wow,
My shit just went out in one of my ears.
Oh, it could just be your
I think it's
cord. It's probably just the cord.
It's fine.
I'll make sure that you're still recording. But dude, that's fucking crazy. I can't believe that.
I've heard of that happening before.
God, farts. It's just farts. They're just fake. But I guess this sounds pretty bad.
That's
So what's your verdict, dude? Is this a prank or not? Come on, dude. What are you, the fun police?
I would say.
What, are you woke now, dude? You don't think it's a prank?
I don't know. It's tough because they did it too much. It exceeds prank level.
See, I think that
if it's a prank, you should be able to leave the class and then come back in 30 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Then that's a prank. Whereas you're kind of fucking up the whole.
Does the intent matter? If they didn't intend to shut down the whole school,
it does to me.
I think it does too, and I
and I want to see their texts beforehand if the police can get a hold of those, because
for sure, because
if they're we're going to make people sick. And they're laughing about it. They're like, dude, I hope somebody throws up and chokes on it, and then we can Patrick Mahomes them while they're passed out or something. Oh, did I say Patrick? Oh, no, I meant Jackson.
Allegedly, Jackson.
Allegedly. So sorry. You know what? I don't know where I'm going with this rift, and I'm scared.
Dude, I think that you're right, though. I feel like if there are text messages of them being like, oh, we don't want to overdo it, we should be careful. If they were smart criminals, that's what the text messages would say, even if that's not what they're saying to each other in person. You know what I mean? You never text it, but they're kids.
I feel like it just got out of hand. They weren't trying to do anything evil.
That's my guess.
I don't think they should be charged with a crime.
I don't think that they should be charged with felonies for sure. I get being you're going to get misdemeanors and have to do community service.
Yeah, I don't
I
mind,
feel like
or
that's
a fine or
I don't think that a fine.
Maybe not a fine.
I feel
but
fines are just. I'm
community
kind of against
service
them in general. Yeah.
Yeah,
community service.
A fine just means that's the price to commit the crime.
Yeah, and it gives rich, wealthy people.
Yeah, the SEC.
It's exactly the problem with our entire.
Yeah, Wall Street makes
system.
$3 billion. They get fined $100,000.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
So it just costs that amount to commit that crime.
Exactly, and so I think that they should. I don't think that they should get a felony. I think that they should get a misdemeanor and just have to do community.
Wait. What color were they?
I don't know.
Because then maybe it could. Never mind.
It doesn't say 2 black students were arrested for farts.
2 black students were arrested again. I'm just kidding,
dude. There's
That's me making fun of the the cops for arresting black. Oh no! All right, what's going on?
So you're saying intent on this one is still to be determined. We have to figure out that before we can say whether or not this was a prank.
I think fart spray is just a shitty prank anyways.
Yeah.
I think you should be clever with your prank somehow.
Yeah. So not a prank.
I don't know, dude.
Dang, dude. You can't even just make a call.
I think it's a prank that went too far and it was an accident.
I agree with you. I think it's
my
a prank.
guess is it was an accident that it went that far.
Yeah. So here's another. There's more pranks that I found.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Dude. So this is a story. The headline is, and this is in the UK. TikTok prankster handed video ban after stupid home invasion stunt.
Oh, I heard about this. I didn't see the video, but
I got the video for you.
His name's Mazzy or Mizzy or something.
Yeah, he goes by Mizzy.
I saw him on Piers Morgan.
TikTok. He was on Piers Morgan?
Yeah, and then
about this?
Yeah, and
did Piers Morgan really give it to him, dude?
He was trying to, and then Mizzy was just like, shut up, blah, blah. And then,
shut up.
Well, Piers Morgan did the same thing Dr. Phil does whenever, someone's giving him lip. He's like, you know what? We're just going to shut this down because, like, we're not going to get anything. We're not going to make any progress.
Yeah.
And Dr. Phil does that whenever someone's making a good point.
Yes,
that
like
doesn't
the
agree
bum
with
fights
him.
guy.
The bum fights guy is
Yeah.
like, I mean, yeah, I'm exploiting people, but so are you.
Yes.
Like, majorly.
Fucking nailed him, dude.
Taking children's mental illness and making millions of dollars off of it when they're not even old enough to consent to something like this.
He graduated from high school in Shawnee.
Bro.
Isn't that fucking suck, dude?
And he was, like, homeless and stuff. That's what he says.
Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil was, like, he was homeless as a teenager, he says, and, like, one of his big things of advice, because he's like, I was homeless, you know? He, like, pats himself on the back for that. And anytime, like, parents are having trouble with their kids, he always says, like, because, you know, parents might kick their kids out at a certain point if things go too far. And then Dr. Phil's like, you can't kick them out. I would live under a bridge with them. Or what? His advice is to always live under a bridge. I bet someone
live
could make
under a bridge.
I forget in what context he says this, but there are like 500 times of Dr. Phil telling people to live under bridges with their kids.
So he's saying, like, you can't kick your kids out of the house.
Maybe it wasn't that. I think maybe it might have more to do with, like, addiction, where it's like you can't stop. I don't fucking. He's like, maybe it's like you got to find the motivation to quit the substances, like, because I would do anything for my kids, like even live under a bridge. But he's just constantly talking about living under a bridge with children.
Weird. It's almost like he's some kind of troll or something, dude.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. Here's the. This is
Mizzy.
This dude's
breaking and entering
home invasion prank.
Yeah. See, this is okay. I'm supposed to wait to give my verdict.
No, this isn't it. Oh no, here it is.
James? Come to the front door right now, please.
James?
James?
Hi. You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James?
Hi.
Hi. James.
Is this where the study group is?
No. No. What door number is this?
No. Study group.
5:30. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on.
Wait, this is not where the study group is?
I got kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group. I actually thought. And this is the study group.
So
there
funny.
It is, dude.
So good.
Basically,
the kid's so cool.
For those of you listening, this lady was like working in the yard or something, and the door is open, and like these three kids just like walk in and pretend that there's like a study group that they're looking for or whatever, and it's a prank, you know? But
yeah, the woman,
they literally just
clocked it immediately.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, they're just fucking with us.
Yeah. She started yelling for her husband, but they used that part of the video because he got in trouble for this, of course, or like he is getting in trouble for it. But they used the part of her being like, James, to be like, yeah, this lady was clearly fucking scared, dude. And you guys should have stopped right then.
I was surprised she was as calm as she was.
Me too, honestly. Like, I would fucking be like,
but
what the
I mean,
fuck are you
like,
doing?
As a woman, like, women are terrified to like set men off.
Yeah.
And like get attacked. So she might have been like not wanting to be like, James, get here, please.
Yeah.
Like, because what
That's
if they attacked her to silence her or something?
Yeah. So what's your thing here?
Great prank. That's a good prank. I like that prank. It's not stinky. It's a good prank.
It was a prank.
Well, because he said, "Is this the study group?" Which that's pretty clever. God, no, that guy sucks. I hate this. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to criticize also because like we're making a podcast right now. I get wanting to have attention,
but we're not hurting anybody.
I mean, have you heard a couple of things I said? Some people would disagree with you.
I guess
I do agree that I'm not hurting anybody. Some people would disagree. But so I get like wanting that attention and stuff, and
yeah, me too.
But it's just like, what kind of attention do you want?
You have to do it through a productive outlet. You can't.
It doesn't even have to be productive.
Well, I mean, like a healthy outlet. You know what I mean? That's not like harmful to other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and I mean like harmful in the way that you cause fear.
Yeah.
You know, like in their direct lives, on them personally.
Yeah, because like any harm like a podcast like this is going to cause is just like someone that shouldn't be watching in the first place, and they know that. And they just want to get pissed off, which is why I watch a lot of stuff like...
no. I mean, the algorithms will, like, show you stuff that pisses you off because it keeps you on shit for longer. Yeah. But I also think that it's still different, even though, like, you know, and I think that there's debate to be had over, like, you know, whether or not certain things are, like, hurtful or whatever in different ways. But I feel like the harm that might come from that is like way different than the harm from like fucking running into somebody's house and scaring the shit out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that could, you know, who knows what these people have like dealt with before. They could have been like the victims of a home invasion. Like it could have been like a terrible, like,
I mean,
traumatizing event, you know?
If I keep a hammer near me when I'm at my house,
just at all times? Or just when you're like sleeping?
When I'm like in a certain spot in my house, like I'll have like a hammer near me.
Yeah.
Just because like that's just what was out one day, and I was like, oh, that's a good. I don't have a gun.
Yeah.
So I just keep it. It's usually like if I'm hanging in the living room like late at night, when I usually go to grab it when I hear gunshots, which is like every night.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I was that guy and someone did that at my house, like they'd be dead.
Yeah.
That kid would be dead.
They're definitely because
like, they don't have guns over there, but they have hammers.
If that happened in the United States, like I feel like the chances of him dying from that prank would be like way higher.
Yeah,
and that's also kind of the thing that I think is really bad about it. And like with these other TikTok trends and shit, is that it like pushes other people to be like, oh, this guy got attention for that.
Yeah,
like I should do it, and somebody's gonna end up getting hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen multiple videos out of the UK. I've seen multiple videos out of here that people are doing the same stuff. Like, maybe I don't know if I've ever seen like in the house, but I saw some UK kids like going behind the counter at like McDonald's and like messing with the workers and stuff. And then I think they got locked in, and then they went to jail. But I think also those kids like they're minors, so they don't care about going to jail sometimes. because they know it's just gonna get. Bro, there's the St. Joe. Fuck, there's a group of girls. I saw this post. There's a group of girls doing. It's like the fish something 5. It's like the fish smell 5 or something.
What is it?
That's not what it's called, but it's like because they're near a lake or something. So fish something 5. There's 5 white trash girls, high school girls in St. Joe right now. That I saw a post from the St. Joe sheriff that's like, if you see the fish whatever 5, look up fish 5 St. Joe. But they're like, if you see them, like, because the sheriff's like, we've talked to the parents, we've done all we can to like try to dissuade like this behavior, and we can't do it. I mean, like, we've done all we can, and it's not dissuading them. So just try to avoid them if you see these girls.
Is it on like their Facebook or something?
It was on Facebook, yeah.
Let me go see their Facebook.
Hopefully we can show a picture of these chicks because it's kind of funny. Not funny intentionally. I'm just talking about like how they look.
St. Joe Sheriff. Oh, Sheriff has 1 R and 2 Fs. I always fuck that up.
Is this like a part where you would like edit or?
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Okay.
I'll go through and like if there's like dead space, I'll. St. Joe, Missouri Sheriff Department.
If there's, let me see if I saved it. If there's a part where I look stupid or like really stick my foot in my mouth, help me out.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. Phelps County Sheriff Department. St. Joe, Missouri Fish 5. Maybe I'll
Fish 5.
The fish.
Something 5.
Fish 5.
I thought you found it. Whatever.
Dude. Yeah, I can't find it.
I can't find it.
What was it, though? What is the thing?
That's it. I mean, I just described it. They were just harassing people.
Oh, just
But I just thought it was, like, fun because it was a local version of it. and I thought maybe we'd be able to find a picture of them.
Yeah, they looked really funny.
I mean, they just look like white trash girls.
I'll just cut that part out.
Yeah.
But dude, I have one more. I don't know. This isn't couched as a prank, but I'm putting it in the is it a prank or not category.
What did we decide on the last one? Oh yeah, great prank.
Oh, last one, not a prank.
Very good.
You
prank.
know what I mean? Like, it's funny to say that it's a good prank. But like,
obviously not a prank.
So this is a teacher is facing firing in Wisconsin for basically playing out the episode of South Park where Randy says the N-word on Wheel of Fortune.
Wait, she played it out like in real life? Like,
yes.
She managed for that to happen somehow?
He wrote like all of the N-word except for the letter I on the board. Like they were like,
so he's
doing,
clearly
like,
just a
Hangman
South Park fan, and he's like, "Oh, this will be fun."
Yes, but he's also like a math teacher. And
so it's not even an English class.
Yeah, it's not even the words class. And this is a picture.
What the
There's
fuck?
A picture of him.
Is he black?
You guessed it. He's not. Oh, sorry.
Oh, plural.
Yeah.
Plural. What the fuck?
And so he did
Wisconsin?
Yeah, and he said Dopke is a math teacher in the district. The incident is somewhat reminiscent of the firing of a Miller executive who told a female coworker about a Seinfeld episode that involves the body part that rhymes with Dolores. So they're talking about, this is a right-wing news website that I'm reading this on. So like everything in the article is about like they're violating this guy's freedom of speech kind of stuff. But it's like, dude, you can't do that as a teacher. They're like, what? A math teacher can't do South Park at school anymore, dude?
What the
Woke's
fuck?
gone too far.
What the fuck?
What do you think, dude? Good or bad? Should he be fired?
Yes.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. And I don't think that it's like a violation of his thing. I don't think that this other dude that they referenced, though, this dude...
There has to be more to that Dolores Clitoris story.
Yeah. This is actually from the AP.
Because he's like, I don't even know. I was just talking about the episode of Seinfeld. It's like, you forgot to mention the part where you said you wanted to nibble on her what rhymes with Dolores.
Dude, this says he never said the word clitoris that day to anyone. Gerald Boyle said Tuesday in opening statements in the lawsuit. He said, I don't know how it got through the censors. So he literally...
Like, sir, point on the vagina where the clitoris is. And he's like, I Your Honor, this man clearly does not know where the clitoris is. I rest my case. That's his defense. He's like, I don't know how to please my wife. How could I have said it?
I think that he legitimately did just tell a lady that he works with about the episode.
Oh, straight up.
But my guess is that this guy was probably just like not well liked or like creepy to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were like, God, we fucking...
Yeah, because if it's a regular guy talking about that, that's not going to be a problem.
Nobody's going to care.
There's definitely a history with this guy.
Dude, that's the thing that I feel like people forget about when they hear about this stuff sometimes is like we all work at places where like we have friends who like will fucking say inappropriate shit to.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal, but there's one guy like at our job or something that like says shit and you're like, that guy's a fucking creep. And it's not even like that much different than... stuff that you would say, but you can just tell that like they're not joking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or it's just like they're saying it in front of the wrong company. It's like, you dumbass.
Yeah.
We say this in front of these two guys.
Yeah.
These two guys are the bros. Everyone else is office people.
Yep.
These are the bros, and you have to be normal in front of everybody else. So, yeah. What is the question? Can you do South Park at school?
Should this guy be fired? The
at elementary or middle school? Yeah,
we both said yes.
Yeah, of course.
So, but
what
yeah,
a fucking idiot.
He's upset about it. He gave some shits. He said I wasn't trying to ruffle people's feathers. Certainly, he said he did note that he believes the episode in question, the South Park episode, was certainly making a point about cancel culture. And it's like, dude, I don't like. What does that have to do with your thing, though? You know what I mean? It's like
he's like, see, I'm just like. Wait, what was the moral of that episode? I'm supposed to be like Kramer. What? Forget. Now he has to kiss Al Sharpton's ass, literally.
Yeah. He said he noted that there was irony to that because cancel culture was now occurring against him. So exactly like he exactly thinks he's like,
bro, this
I'm
is
just
in the
like
episode.
The South Park guys.
Yeah, he is, because there's characters in that episode that don't get the moral of the episode. Yeah. Like, he is being like a South Park character in the sense that he's retarded. Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
He's just
good prank.
doing it in real life. He pranked himself, kind of, dude.
Yeah, he did.
He did a South Park episode in real life to himself.
He did a South Park episode to himself.
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
He didn't even have to get on
I love
Wheel
the
of
picture. Let me
Fortune.
see this fucking idiot again.
He's like so smug about it.
Oh,
It's blurry,
God,
but like,
dude. Oh, what a fucking dweeb.
Yeah.
He loves Steven Crowder. I love Steven Crowder. Do you know how many times I've looked up on YouTube Steven Crowder cringe compilation and no one's made one?
Oh,
I can't find any.
Weird. That is
They
interesting.
probably like copyright strike them all.
Yeah, I bet that he does.
Because like how are there? Does that not exist?
Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead.
No, that was it. That was it for that story, dude.
Okay, you want to do my little
I do.
surprise?
I think it's a good idea to do that now.
All right.
Just let me know when you're ready, dude.
Okay, it's gonna go quick.
Okay. Let me make sure that this is turned up. Okay, you good?
Hold on. So I planned a little bit here. I did a little bit. I planned. I didn't practice it because I came up with it today. Let me just make sure. Okay, I think I'm ready.
You good? Let's do it.
Wait. It's gonna be tough.
Double checking.
All right.
Do you need me to hold your microphone for you? Or do you need me to hold these?
No.
Or something. Okay.
I just
How
don't
are
know
you-
how I'm gonna
Like
do it
drop
quick
them?
enough. All right. Should I do it right there? Nah.
Yeah. Can you hold your microphone while you do it though?
I don't really need it because it's. I wrote a little song.
Oh,
I wrote a little song for the show. All right.
All right. Here we
Yeah, I recorded it on my phone. All right. So lay off, folks. All right, check it out.
Jaking off is taking off. I'm buying GameStop till my dick gets off of the pointy titties of Lara Croft. Jake and Mitch playing buddy cops. We should make that shit, cause I know it's gonna pop. They call him Pork and I go by Chop.
That's incredible, dude. Oh, dude, that's so fucking funny. I have such big titties, dude. That is how my body looks, too. Like, I feel like it, that could be me. That's so fucking funny, dude.
That was good, right?
Thank you for doing that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, Ryan Tricky helped me out with that. Shout out to Ryan Tricky.
Dude, shout out to Ryan Tricky. That's some good. I could notice his handiwork on the Photoshop anywhere.
This is my favorite, dude. Sucking the titties of Lara Croft. And there's milk coming out. And I don't know where this picture came from, but Jake's wearing a hat that on the inside of the bill it says large baby. So it's perfect.
Dude, I think that that's actually gonna gonna be the end of the podcast, dude. I feel like we're not gonna go up from there. So
yeah.
Do you have anything that you want to plug, dude?
Mitchell Harmon Comedy on Instagram. I mean, I've just made this in like one day. I'm gonna start making stuff.
Yeah, dude.
So please, Mitchell Harmon Comedy on Instagram. Check me out there. What'd I say? June 11th.
June 11th at Knuckleheads.
June 11th.
Yeah.
I'm headlining Knuckleheads. Come check it out.
I'm hosting that too.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a fun one. As always, guys, send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast@gmail.com. Follow us at jakin.off.podcast on Instagram. No word back yet on the comment. Other than that, I love you. I love you so much.
Love you too.
Thank you for listening to my podcast. Have a good one. Bye-bye.